Why don't you talk just a little bit about where you were at in the time before you reached out to us and just what was going on and kind of what you wanted to get out of coaching with us?
I was in full holiday mode, full dating mode. We were eating out all the time. Thanksgiving, Christmas, it was just one thing after the other. I knew I was approaching the wedding, and I had already started feeling kind of icky, to say the least. At that point, I felt terrible. I was not happy with where my body was. I did not feel comfortable in my skin. I wasn't fitting in my clothes as I used to, and I just felt terrible. And I knew that was not normal.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I have to change something. So that's when I reached out to you. I needed some accountability and I needed some help, some guidance. I had done the RP lifestyle before. I just didn't like how it was so strict. I saw results. I just didn't like the structure of it. And so I was hoping for something a little bit different, to learn something more about nutrition and something that I could take on, not just a short-term goal of, hey, let's just get through to my wedding and make me look amazing. And then, yo-yo back to where I was before.
Yeah.
But compared to what we're doing now, like I can reach out to you on a daily basis whenever like I have questions or whatnot, and you can help me. Like I knew I had some digestive issues and you helped me with that and increasing my carbs. And it's very adaptive to how I'm feeling on a weekly basis.
How has kind of your mindset changed around like daily weight fluctuations in the time that we've been working together?
Because it has changed a lot. I knew trust the process. It was after that first month and I did another set of progress pictures with you and I did another set of measurements that I was like, this is working. I'm seeing progress. Working with you for 3 months, the scale, it's not the whole story. I got back from my honeymoon and yeah, my weight went up by, I think 2 pounds or something like that. Didn't faze me.
And you reached out about maybe doing some training with us. Blakely and I talked about it and we decided that we would recommend you to do our strength program.
I was also at a place where, like I said, I was doing CrossFit 6 days a week. And then even the 7th day, I was like doing a run or something. And my body felt terrible. Like everything hurt. My joints were hurting. I just needed to hear it from you guys to say, hey, if you do the nutrition coaching, you do the strength training at the same time, you probably get better results.
What did you see kind of happen with your strength as you pulled back from the conditioning over those 3 months? And what changes did you see to your physique?
My strength training shot up. Right now, I can say that I am the strongest I have been. I think it just allowed my body to recover and then to be able to transition all that energy into building the muscles and doing these lifts. I was going heavier than I was going before. I think within that first cycle, I had already surpassed my heaviest deadlift and my back squat, and it felt easy. Obviously, the nutrition definitely helped because I was eating whole foods. I was eating the correct amount of foods I was supposed to be eating. I was eating carbs to give me energy, and no carbs is not the way to go. In terms of body composition, the biggest difference I saw was my trunk, my midsection. That was the first to start to slim down.
Let's fast forward all the way to your wedding day. How did you feel putting on your dress and where was your confidence at with the results that you had gotten over the last few months as you walked down the aisle and spent the day with your friends and family?
A week before the wedding day, I'm waiting for my final fitting. When I stepped into the dress, I felt amazing. I freaking looked hot. I felt great. I looked in the mirror and I was like, this is the best that I could be at this moment. I felt comfortable in my own skin. I could see muscle definition. I was entirely happy knowing full well that a week from that day, I was going to be in that dress again and getting married to my husband and making our way to the venue. I was happy with how I felt in the dress. I was happy with everything that was going on that day. I was feeling healthy. I have felt comfortable in my own skin again. And I look good.